Hey Legionnaires, and welcome back here with another Rome 2 Siege for you here. Today we have the desert factions of Nabatea and Saba fighting side by side for a change. But they are not in any sort of desert fortification nowhere. I don't know, somewhere in Western Europe, that's for sure. And they are joined by Pontus. So we have kind of three eastern factions on the defense here in today's Rome 2 3v3 siege battle, as we have a bit of a sally out already taking place with some Marib camel cataphracts already been sent out. On the attack today we do have Galatia, Massaceae, and also Colchis. So I'd say all six factions aren't really like major factions. They're not like they're not release factions, but like that. They're all DLC factions, which you don't often see, I feel like, to be honest. We've got some Levy Freemen here that are about to have their world just destroyed. Get rid of the foliage so we can see what's happening. But yeah, there you go. In they go. And the camel's going to try and get out of there. They need to be careful. I think they got javied as well, and they're going to run into a whole bunch of Galatian swords here. They're trying to get out the same way they came in. They did a lot of damage to that unit, granted, but don't know if it was enough. We'll get at the HUD. Yeah, they killed like 10 or so Marib camel cataphracts there. They killed 64 Levy spears. I mean, that's a pretty much done Levy spear. But yeah, that was a not too bad a charge, that is for sure. As we have Colchis over here, looks like they're about to come forward. They've got their Colchian nobles. They've got the Carly Axemen, of course, all sorts of things like that. And I imagine, yeah, Galatia just spamming out the Galatian legionnaires, all with the various amounts of chevrons by the looks of it as well. I mean, yeah, geez, look at that one. That one's got a gold chevron. I don't know what the funds were for this siege, but yeah, it seems that they were quite high, that's for sure. As we have Massaceae here, we have Desert Cohort with triple silver chevrons as well. What an insane sort of like game is this going to be, it seems. Another high funds game, that's for sure. High funds maybe meaning high fun, but we'll see. As we've got the side chariots here going for, I quite like the formation they're forming up here, like just, you know, two long columns here going forward. These guys can cause a whole load of pain for enemies. But it looks like, yeah, we're going to see a proper sally out. We're seeing a lot of sally outs in recent Rome 2 sieges. Maybe it's just, you know, a staple. It's a requirement for a good Rome 2 siege. And I've been told this is a very, very good siege as well. It's I won't spoil it because I feel there wasn't much of a description. But yeah, I've been told it was a very, very good game, that's for sure. And there's these camel cataphracts getting hit quite a bit here by these javies. These Levy Freemen actually getting quite a few kills onto them. But yeah. This should be a fun one. It was sent in by a member of my Discord, as always. So if you ever want to send in your own Rome 2 replays, do send them into my Discord. Link is down below in the description, as always. And yeah, if you are enjoying the Rome 2 content, I want to see some more to make sure the Doctor stays away, because the Rome 2 siege keeps the Doctor away. And do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're around here, and a comment to show your support. It really does help out the channel, as we've got Numidia here, or Massaceae. I'll probably end up calling them Numidia, but you know what I mean. They got the light infantry just inside the walls here. They're not doing anything just yet. It's an interesting angle they've chosen to attack, because they're attacking onto a very tiny little choke point. And I mean, these missile units here, these civilian archers, can just get beautiful side shots. I mean, they might be able to knock down a wall. It looks like that is what's being attempted here. Yeah, 35%. That's walls out. That part's at 11. I don't know. They could maybe have knocked down this bit. Don't know if you could have easily access that bit, but you could have given that a go. Looks like again. Sorry, Saba has gone in. He actually got a charge off over here on some Carly Axemen. And did have like, yeah, kill like another 30 of them. I mean, he's got 150 kills with this Marib camel cataphract here, so that's not bad at all. I'll give him that. And it actually looks like they did rout that other Levy Freeman in the end. I'll get the Pontic Cav in here as well. Maybe just, you know, make the attackers have a little bit more to micro, because two cataphracts is quite easy to micro and just contain, to be honest. I would also just keep them back, wait until the attackers have made their attack. They're a bit more committed, maybe looking at what's going on in front of them rather than what's going on behind them. And then you can start doing some good hammer and anvil charges with your units. They should hold the gates, I was going to say. I'm surprised we haven't just seen these guys just storm on in now. But I guess they're waiting maybe on Colchis here. I'm sure at some point I'll accidentally call Cartley, just because of their axemen. But yeah, I would say that, I mean, Colchis we've seen on the attack a few times. I still don't know if I rate it on the attack, because their best Best infantry unit is a spear unit in the Colcairn Nobles. Messasley and also Galatia, really good. I mean, Messasley in particular has those Desert Cohort units that are just, yeah, top tier. I mean, even the Galatian Legionnaires are also top tier. The only obviously weakness for Messasley is they have no missile units like well, they have missile units, they just don't have any bow missile units. So they're quite vulnerable in that sort of sense. They have to bring slingers or javies, which never usually do too well against archers. The breach has been opened up. I don't know if he's trying to make another breach here or what, but yeah. Or maybe he's just trying to shell these Pontic swords that just stood here. But this is definitely a first on this map for a little while. I've never seen the attackers come from this angle. They always usually come from the other side where Colchis is attacking. And usually, because it's a big long wall, it's much easier to attack along. But yeah, this will be a first. Unusual tactic. Maybe, you know, it's going to start a bit of a trend. Who knows? Oh, light horse. Don't know what they were going for, whether they're just running away from the cataphracts. But the cataphracts have charged in again. I mean, they're doing a lot of head-on charges. And also can't be doing well against going against Javies, I would have thought. But yeah, they charged the Desert Legionaries there. Better unit to charge than a spear unit, that's for sure. Because you'd be able to get out a lot less losses. Here you go, the Marib Camel Cataphracts. Once again, I think they're going to charge into these Galatian swords. Again, I don't think it's a bad idea. Whether you want to charge head-on, though, I don't know. They're also going to flank around here with the Pontic Royal Cavalry. I do think, yeah, more than one cav unit just, you know, ups that micro, just makes the attacks have to do a little bit more work. It's always a good idea, especially when you're spending thousands on this cavalry and chariot sally. And again, they got another Javi off there. Killing a few more cataphracts. I mean, you could go for the slingers. I don't know if they are actually open to take out. There probably was something hiding, blocking them. But yeah, the Pontic Cav, they managed to go in. They stopped those Galatian swords there. And yeah, as you can see there, the other cataphracts stopped because there is in fact Galatian swords blocking it. But they could get a good side charge now, which is always good. Yeah, they could work with the Pontic Cav here. Double team this sword unit. Nope, apparently not. I mean, they definitely could have charged that, I feel like. They're still getting focused down here, these poor cataphracts. Still waiting for any sort of attack, actually, from infantry. There is I mean, you got to think, there's a time limit, attackers. You got to make some moves soon, otherwise you'll just not give yourself enough time to break through. Looks like they really wanted to open up that second breach before they attempted anything, which is fair enough. Colchis not even landing over here. He's actually just landing the towers and then retreating. It looks like he doesn't want to go up against these noble swords. To be honest, I think the Car the Axeman could definitely beat the noble swords. Here we go. Spear unit going to try and stop the Pontic's Cav. The Eastern Spearmen, I feel like they held quite well, and then the Axes here getting in. Going to pin this unit down. I mean, the Pontic Royal Cav wants to get out of there ASAP. Don't hang around. You will die. There you go. He's got out. Over on this side here. Again, you know, still having a bit of a struggle here with this these Camel Cataphracts. Galatian swords there. Taking a fair few casualties. I mean, this is all pretty decent. If they, as long as they get like 100 plus kills, I think they've done okay. I mean, this one's got 220 kills, so it's done very well. The other one's at 44 right now. Pontic Cav, you'd expect them to get over 100 each as well, to be honest. But we'll see whether they can manage it. Really looks like the defenders don't plan to hold too far out. They look like they got a lot of their troops in this final last defense. You've got Thorax Pikes here. Palace Guard, you got a lot of good units. We've got an Onager even. You often see there is that the defenders actually bring in an actual Onager rather than just using the war artillery. This is a bit more common though, is Scorpions being brought. So yeah, a lot of heavy armaments on the defending side here today being used. And it looks like finally Galatia is landing. And it looks like finally we might see, yeah, the Numidian light infantry going in, absorbing all this fire here that the Pontic swords can offer. And in these boys go, and the first infantry clash has got underway. There you go, yeah, Numidian light infantry get it. Losing immediately, Pontic swords, I mean, they're so much more chevron alone. They have 45 melee attack against 32, but also it is lights versus heavies. We're going to see something slightly more sturdy being set up now in the Galatian Legionnaires. They don't want to blow up too much stuff because missiles like these Javies here that the Thuriel Spears are going to be able to use will just pick them off. Yeah, Pontic's very much stuck in there. Yeah, the Javi's going in once again. Like I said, I don't think sending in too much more. 4 units is more than adequate for this moment. Looks like the Cavs kind of gone quiet so far. Looks like they're all kind of just sort of sitting back, waiting, which is a good idea. You're asking the question: can the attackers, you know, come out here and deal with this threat, or are they just going to sit tightly and just sort of see out the storm? We'll see. But it actually looks like the side chariots are about to go in. This could be bold, and I think a little early maybe for this. I mean, I guess you need to attack while there's units, you know, out here for the chariot skip, but they are going to be charging head on. I was going to say these Javies and Slingers are just going to focus them down. These units don't have pretty low missile block chance, and also everything right now still has its missiles. In go the chariots, and that's not bad. They need to keep, I was going to say they need to keep going, but there you go, break at 50. Yeah, poor use of the chariots, really, 53. And that's all they're going to get there today. Poor use of them, really. Like I said, too much ammo with the attackers. We're literally not, like, just 10 minutes into the siege. Got to be patient. Galatians showing their Roman discipline and training. There you go, first sort of infantry break-in is going to be those Numidian light infantry. Also, I was going to say the defenders don't want to blow up too much, as it looks like there is still artillery in use here. Kolk is here firing his Greek ballista, so he'll be looking for blobs. I'd be hitting the desert spearmen that are waiting in this sort of choke point. That's another really good shot there, actually. Slamming right into those heavy desert spearmen. That's really, really nice. Archers, actually, Sabaean archers are getting focused down. Looks like Galatians dealing with his archers very easily. Sabaean archers, yeah, this is not good for Saba, because they're going to need those archers for those choke points. But yeah, really nice there from Galatia. Just got one more to go. And then immediately they'll have a range unit advantage. Boys in green fighting each other right now as Galatia fights Saba. Yeah, both sides really sort of blobbing up here a little bit. We've already got elites in this front line as well, at least for Saba. Marib Royal Guard already being committed forward here. What else is this? What's this other unit? A slinger here. I was going to say, if I was the defenders, I would not be keeping anything on this side. You'd be like, well, I've just watched 2 armies attack over there. There's no way they're going in on their own with a single army. Still got another very heavy, a super heavy Marib Camel Cataphracts. So yeah, that can also again just be used and just be outside the city at any point if they use it slightly better than some of the other ones. It's keeping Kolkis occupied as all this cavalry, so it's at least something. Kolkis really can't easily move off. He's going to join up with his allies in Numidia and also Galatia. I'm just waiting for an artillery round to go flying through this battle line and just kill everyone. It'd be insane if it happens. That's artillery flying about, I can hear it. And there you go, one Pontic sword gone. There's the legionaries going in. They're going to fight the Marib Royal Guard. Another faction's army responsible for the state it's in because of the Romans with their legionary training. Fight is grueling. It's all over one choke point right now. Missile fire coming in though, avenging some of these Marib Royal Guard that are falling. There's Legionnaires getting focused down. The very nice from the Eastern Archers. And you be careful though, because I was going to say Colchis or Galatia might just do exactly the same thing and focus down and take out those archers. If I was Galatia, I'd take out those remaining Pontic archers that are over there. I feel like the line is sort of buckling. Oh no, maybe it's not. They've got noble swords to the front line. Not very exciting sword unit, that's for sure, for Saba or for Nabatea, who also has this unit. More jabbies coming forward. Desert Legionaries jabbing into the noble swords, doing as much damage as possible. This is already a perfect target. Where's that Nabatean onager when you need it? It's about to fire, I think, actually. Yeah, they are now looking to fire it. Good idea, because, yeah, this is a huge blob up here of Nabateans and Pontins. Waiting for the shot. Oh, he's fired further back. What's he hit? Oh, he's hitting just reserves back here, so he's got loads of cardiac axemen, and he got a decent hit. He killed like 10 there. It's not too bad. Okay, Noble moving forward in the hoplite wall. Ready to slaughter anyone in front of them with their winged helmets. This honestly looks like it's going to be a battle of one choke point, guys. It really does. Anything else still going on outside the walls? Looks like they've tried a few times. No real success being had here. Yeah, I mean, they're just charging head into Colcairn Nobles. I mean, yeah, they killed a couple here and there. Pontus is carrying good nick. But yeah, they're going to get these guys back absolutely fine. I think they're trying to, I don't know, are they trying to get the artillery crew or what? I mean, yeah, I already don't know what they were doing there with the cavalry. Very odd. A lot of charging head on into spears. Even swords charging head on is not a great idea. Mass of guys waiting to throw javelins. They're like, no, after you, no, after you. You throw your javelin. You throw your javelin. What a ridiculous sight. But yeah, the Carly Axemen still trying to pile their way in. Looks like more Sabine archers here getting routed, it looks like, as well. So there's an archer duel continues. Though it's not going without some losses for the attackers. Some Syrian archers there being killed off. It's good to see. There's still some huge blobs of infantry right back here. I mean, yeah, like they're just getting absolutely hammered right now by that onager, which is starting to rack up. It's got 153 kills already. That is actually insane. That is crazy, actually. I don't know how much ammo it's got left. It's a shame we can't see, like, ammo. And just see what it's got left. General, for some reason, really deep inside the settlement already. As the... Well, yeah, I want to call them the attackers, but they're really not the attackers. They're playing very aggressive, though, the defenders. But the defenders are now pulling back their cav inside the settlement. They've now got just like this wall of desert cohort here waiting. With all the tribal things. Yeah, there's no way they're getting through. I presume there's more troops here as well that we just can't see. Yeah, this choke point continues. I mean, you gotta criticize the attackers and just say very, very narrow-minded. It's really narrow-minded. I just think, could they be doing anything differently? And absolutely, they should be attacking elsewhere, stretching this defense. Instead, no, they're going in here. I mean, just getting absolutely shelled in pretty much every direction. Yeah, I mean, they've got plenty of reserves, obviously, of the defenders still, and they're still throwing men in themselves. I mean, I think you're okay for now, unless something breaks. No need to send anything in, and even if something breaks, to be honest, there's enough reserves in here that they are, like, in this fight, so they should be absolutely fine. I mean, the Nabatea has committed like 4 units in here, and they're all pretty healthy. I mean, Ponce is literally about to commit another 3 or spear. What is going on? This is literally like the biggest, I don't know, cluster of troops I've ever seen. Legionaries holding on, trying to just cut their way through. Oh, thank God those 3 spears have been pulled out. I think it was, I mean, if that's the same unit, that's already lost a lot of troops. Firing also passively into noble swords. No point doing this. Just losing, wasting ammo for no reason. Pontic swords appear, jabbing down into the mass as well. Yeah, I quite like to see that. I'm a big fan of that, actually. These guys just passively getting jabby kills as they just jab into Carly Axeman, and looks like Galatian swords about to go in there as well. Just more attacks being sent in. It's insane. I mean, literally, if you're like one of these Pontic swords, and your officer's like Luke's jabbies, like you can't miss. Just like fire at will. Just fire at will. The struggle continues. still, actually, the defenders have brought their camels back around where they're seeing these gaps. Oh, I think they do. I think they just think they're going to go and get these mercenary Syrian archers. They might have no ammo, though. Yeah, they have no ammo. But I think these camel cataphracts are just going to go get ourselves some free kills over there. Not a bad idea. It could come down to, you know, army losses this game. So, you know what? Killing off these, what, like 200-300 Syrian archers. Not a bad idea. And also you can get all these artillery crews as well. So yeah, that's not a bad result there at all for those weakened camels. Boost their kill count as well. They've broken through here. Yes. Don't know, sort of, maybe. They look like they've slowly progressed up this breach. Absolute mess is what it is. Struggling away. Yeah, there's not really much to commentate on. It's just like just a big grind fight. But yeah, I mean, this is. I don't know if these attackers are just newer players or something, and they just don't really know that maybe, you know, attacking in multiple spots is a better idea. Just don't seem to have really any true strategy apart from just trying to grind their way through. To keep trying to punch through these guys. I mean, I don't even know with the amount of funds that's in this game. I mean, going off this one, it's a high fun game because the defenders have so much. Balance power is still way in favor of the attackers, by the way. But like, the defenders seem to have nearly as many troops as the attackers, if not equal amounts, to be honest. So, unless like the quality of like the attacking troops, which in my opinion, I don't think it is that much superior. I don't think it's actually a great strategy, so I don't know whether the attackers are going to rue the day that they actually tried this, because, I mean, like, their army's made up of moves like Kali Axemen, Galatian Legionnaires are solid, and the Legionaries of the cohort are pretty solid, but Legionaries can have bad days, I've seen them, and the Desert ones as well. I mean, Desert cohort are pretty solid. Oh, seriously, did they actually kill? Yeah, they did actually kill all those camels. That's kind of funny, actually. Well, that's unfortunate there. So those Syrians survive. It looks like the light horse. I don't know if it's this one or if it's a different general or something. Is it in action? There's dead horses out there as well. I glance, but yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be interesting to see how the attackers can get through this. It's defense. There are spears here, there. I mean, things like this though. I mean, there's a lot of cheap stuff for the defenders as well. That is just being slaughtered right now. And Nabatea and Saba do not have great infantry, apart from the spears and pikes as well, which actually could be huge. Because I've yet to see a pike, and I don't think there are any pikes for the attackers. And they're using a lot of their missile ammo up. Those pikes could be huge. Everyone's shouting, kill, kill, kill. Alright, man. Very enthusiastic about that killing malarkey. There's a cohort in here. I mean, they've got 62 kills. I mean, that's not that great, to be fair. And they're fighting Thurios spears. They should be really killing a lot of these stuff. Good to see the the defenders like sort of supporting their weak points. Definitely seems that up here on this breach point is the weakest sort of area here. Noble swords, looking pretty weak. This general here is he's a camel archer. I thought he was a cataphract. He's a camel archer. He's just firing some shots. Again, can you miss? Probably not. I mean, you might be able to, I guess. He's firing dead on. He's not getting side shots. Oh, nasty side shots there as that noble swordsman. I mean, didn't get too many kills, but yeah, really nice there from the Eastern archers. Who themselves are now getting punished by the Nabatean heavy archers, which are a solid bow unit. But yeah, they're coming down. They've still got plenty of range units to these defenders. They've still got Eastern archers up here, which I presume they have ammo. I don't know if the Onager still has ammo. It might not. No, it's routed. 274 kills. How did he get routed? I guess it maybe got sent in after it ran out of ammo, and it's then just routed like that. That's all I can think of. But yeah, 274 kills. It's got its money's worth out of that. That's for sure. Brutal little fight down here. We're going to start to see Nabatea, you know, really come into its own in a moment. Now that they have all this late game ammo, it's not been used. I would say late game, it's sort of still mid game, I guess. We just gone across the half-hour mark. These Eastern archers, they're very excited for some reason. You're about to have the, well, actually, you look like they might be out of ammo. Don't know if the attacker's got some ammo left, I think. Yeah, this Eastern archer here has ammo. What are they shooting at? They look like they're just shooting into the side of these noble swordsmen again, which is not a bad target, but I mean, I guess they don't know what the defenders have still got. They can't see that what we can see, that they have thorax pikes. I would probably save some ammo still, though, in worry that they might have pikes. Oh yes, fine. Thank God, we still do have another side chariot to be sent in. Excited. First one, as we already. Feels like a long time ago. The first one has already been wasted. They have got a second side chariot. Again, kind of shows just the funds in this game. If you can bring two side chariots as Pontus, probably it means that you've got, you know, a lot of cash elsewhere that you feel like you can just put into, I don't know, solid infantry. Even the cav. I mean, they like Pontus brought a lot of cav, a lot of missile, a lot of sort of side chariots. Like they've spent a lot of money elsewhere. Fight's going to go on. There's a cohort in here, and they have got 128 kills, and they have triple silver chevrons. Now they have not earned those; they have just got given those. But yeah, they might earn a few more chevrons. Already 134 kills. They've only lost 20 guys. Very, very good. To be fair, actually, that might be one of the better. I know we still got Tsukuho here with triple silver chevrons. I was gonna say they've set it in a couple with the silver chevrons, but there's still other ones out there. I mean, we've got a lot of Galatians as well with all these chevrons as well still to go in. Carly Axemen don't seem as well chevroned in this game.
Find your target!
Yeah, Galatians, they are dying. 185, 125, not bad kills, that's for sure. But yeah, it seems like Sabba's pushing them back in his Royal Marab Guardians because also the Nabateans are side shooting all of those Galatians on that side there. Yeah, they are starting to, like I said, take advantage and just start to build a little bit of dominance. Are the defenders in this sort of missile category? Looks like they're going to bring up the Pontic archers as well. They start to just shell anything they like. I mean, we've got Colchis here with his Colchian nobles. These guys have insane armor though, so to actually shoot them, not a good idea. 105 armor. Yeah, you're kind of wasting your ammo, especially since you're shooting head on. Yeah, side shotting into these Galatians, not such a bad idea. That's for sure. And the Colchian nobles fall back. It's just a mess. Might be the biggest choke point grind fest I've ever seen in a Rome 2 game. I mean, all it needs is an extra army on either side. That's all you can top it with, really. Generally is insane. So many desert factions here today. We're not fighting in a desert map. Fighting on the barbarian map. I was thinking the missiles are shooting at their allied general there, but they're not, luckily. Escalations, yeah, seem unfair. They're not at least losing. And they're getting shot by all these missiles, which is kind of insane, actually. We've got still combat even saves with the desert cohort here. Does seem like the defenders kind of thinning out a little bit when it comes to infantry. They've got a couple of spears here. They've got a sword, a couple of swords there. Pontus has got a couple of more units as well that he could commit if he wanted to. He's got pikes as well, actually. Just the one, and we've obviously got the Nabatean pikes. Yeah, they're kind of running out of like actual sword infantry, that's for sure. Noble swords here as well. So yeah, they've got, I'd say, like 10 more units. The attackers definitely feel like they've got at least 10 more units, if not more, still to go in, and they're winning quite a few of these combats. These are thin lines of Maribor Guard being over here. This one's a little thicker. I mean, they're actually, so they were pulling back for a second. And that would have let the desert cohort in there. Oh, actually, now the Galatians start to lose. Now they start to lose. The missiles have their effect now. This is a very thin line. They could do with getting another unit in here because the defenders. Maribor Guard are, yeah. Unless they're going to fall back. Unless they fall back, which might be the case here. With the cav, there's a lot of cav to be used somewhere. 20 minutes left on the clock. Or just over 20 minutes left on the clock here. It does feel like, yeah, the defenders might be giving up this sort of an original sort of choke point. The attackers have actually managed to get to the top of this sort of choke point that they made themselves. This is all no, these are they're noble swords in there. They are dying. I don't know what they're doing as the players. Pathfinding being a problem, or we gave them an attack order and they're attacking the wrong unit. These noble swords just kind of committing seppuku, I feel like. Galatians and the attackers are trying desperately to get out of this sort of like choke point they're in and onto the top of the breach. And they're so nearly there. I mean, the Galatians are losing, actually. They got to the top of this hill. I think it's because they're getting jabbed by the Thuriel spears. They're getting jabbed right in the face. We've got cavalry in here now trying to hold the line. That's how desperate I feel like it's got here for the defenders. Pontic cavalry being committed. It's not really going to achieve anything. Long melee for a shock cav. There's a cohort trying to mop up the students. Now is a gap in the line where, you know, the attackers can get stuff through here. They should just march something in sort of like in a shield wall, probably like the Galatians, march in shield wall, bring up some more units, and then just push. And then they can then wrap up this line, and there will be so many attackers freed up then, it'll be insane. Or even like a Colcair Noble, actually, that would be a perfect unit, a spear unit to push now. Keep this cav at bay. Looks like Scorpion, I think that's just got focused down and killed off because he's got 0 kills. So yeah, that's. I mean, he's re-rallying, which is good, but it has just got focused down. I didn't think these guys had any ammo left, but no, it looks like the Eastern Archers potentially got a little left in the tank. And there you go. Yeah, we're going to see the Galatian Legionnaires push, and yeah, it's all starting to open up now. As you can see, that General for Sabah is having to get out of here. And yeah, this choke point is finally giving way with just under 20 minutes left on the watch. We'll see who can win this one. Plan A has kind of failed for the defenders. Plan A has worked for the attackers, so it's cost them an arm and a leg and a few thousand men. you go. Look at that. They are very much in now. The legionaries of New Media, proving their worth, show that they are just as good as the legionaries of Rome. Kitted out in Roman armor as well. I mean, there's another gap here, though, which is now actually being taken advantage of by Desert Cohort. And that is not good. And the next plan of defense, it looks like, is going to be here. That's where Nabatea has decided. If they still had ammo, which they might do. No, it looks like most of them got their swords out. I don't know if they've got ammo or if they're just hiding that they have ammo. I don't know if you can even do that. When they have their bows out, it basically is a sign that a unit still has ammo. If they have their daggers out, then it usually means they have no ammo left. But yeah, they could get great side shots here. If they had ammo left, they could get all these heavy spears and these noble swords and just destroy them. It looks like the Sabba's general going in, trying to slow the rot that is the defense right now. If I was Colchis, I'd push, and I'd push this to the choke point here, just trying to open it up and just try and, you know, stretch the defenders just a little bit. Right now, the defenders might be going for time. They can just win the game by just running down the clock. That also would work. There you go, looks like the breakthrough is complete, and there we go. Oh yeah, they've already rushed on to the next point. Look at this. General for Sabbath running for his life, having to pull through his allied troops here to get away. Look at that, Colcair nobles pushing on. Like I said, if they had ammo, they could do some real work here to these defenders. Yeah, these legionary cohort, like, look at this one, this desert cohort, sorry, getting 317 kills, so that's 45 men. They'll probably go and get another, I don't know, 50 kills knowing them. The archers here still have ammo, which is huge. These Nabatean archers are going to be so important now for this final stage of the siege. And look at that, opening up onto Colcair nobles, getting great side shots. They're going to turn and face, it looks like, and just try and nullify the amount of kills they're going to lose here. How many? Look at that, though. Less than 100. They've lost like 20 troops in those couple of volleys there. Colchis is falling back as well. I don't know why. I just push on. Push on and then get a right. You can go all the way around. I mean, this cav here, obviously. You can scare the cav off, then try and push up that way. I think that's worth a go, to be honest. Let's see. I mean, if they were to, yeah, ask for the Galatian horse here. There's also the noble horse and Messali's general. They could just ask for all of those and just, you could support those easily. Just push through these streets and then attack from the other direction, which is absolutely needed right now. No, they finally are wavering on 338 kills. Insane though, it's still done really well. Now Galatia is, you know, got to fight these spears. I feel like we don't often see the heavy spears in Nabatea. And the camels go and charge again. still battle on. And we've gone from one nasty choke point to another nasty choke point.
As you say.
And there you go, yeah, they're just stacked up waiting here, just going to get shot like fish in a barrel by the Nabatean heavy archers here. Yeah, the defenders, I think, like I said, they're just going for time. I don't think they can win this one. They might be able to. They could kill certainly a couple of these assaults off with the archers, and then just defending here. They got the pikes as well. All these are great assets. I mean, pikes can get 1,000 kills on their own if they're like not being attacked, and the defenders like aren't doing anything. Sorry, the attacks aren't doing anything revolutionary here. They are literally just charging in. They have no ammo left. So yeah, they could quite easily probably defeat these armies here. Colcairn nobles losing decisively. Yeah, losing decisively. Like, that's a good sign. I mean, now there's a large force going this way. Like I said, this needed to happen from the attackers if they want to give themselves a chance. They need to attack somewhere else. Just threaten the defenders. Stretch their finite resources. We've got Rakim Palace Guard here defending this point. That's good to see. We've got Bronze Shield Pikes. Oh, there's a general. I didn't even realize their general is a Bronze Shield Pike. And we've got archers here as well with ammo. Yeah, still plenty to be sent in. And we've got a Noble Sword General, which is an odd choice in my opinion. And looks like, I mean, they're going to capture this point, which will help with morale, so that's very good. And we're going to see the light horse charge, and they're going to go for these heavy archers here, which is not a bad use of the light horse if they're not going to be able to do anything else. Going in, getting a good charge. Guessing these archers must have been out of ammo. They were just here to absorb any sort of charge from the enemy, and instead it's going to be cavalry going in instead rather than infantry. So that kind of worked for the attacks. These light horse here going in, causing a bit of chaos. Pikes are about to get dropped in, and the Palace Guard are ready, and that's going to be one nasty pike stack to try and get through there. And yeah, the Colcairn Nobles and the Desert Cohort going to have to take their time on this one. I'd just set up the cohorts. I start jabbing. Nice to see from the Colcairn Nobles here. They're trying to burn that arrow tower down. That's a good idea. You don't want to lose extra troops unnecessarily to this archer tower here, so that's very, very good. Cav, having pulled back, is now getting ready, and it looks like he's going to look for opportunities here. Pontic roll, cavalry about to go in. I think we're about to see some of the other Pontic Cav as well be committed. Here they go, they're going to charge in, I think, to these swords here, these axemen. And they go, yeah, not a bad charge. They can get out and go again, they can get some serious kills here. Well, they are 90 kills, it's not bad. And it's still very healthy. Can keep doing that, they'll be in a good spot. I mean, if these swords even go inside, and there's all those archers over there that the attacking cav can just destroy and feed on. But it looks like we're going to see the other Pontic Royal Cavalry get sent in a second here. They're going to do exactly the same. It's going to be like deja vu for these Cartley Axemen. That shield wall just got obliterated, and they just got stampeded over. That was brutal. I mean, I'd go in again now with the other one. Yeah, I was going to say, bring up the other one now. You just want to constantly be going in. Don't want to let these guys reset up. In goes the other unit, gets a decent side charge there, knocks over a lot of these Cartley Axemen. Most of them will get up. Some won't. There you go, some Cartley Axemen starting to waver there. Pontic Royal Cav, they are starting to suffer some losses here. 170 kills, and the other one's got 64. Not bad. can get in and try and get these tribal slingers, that could be huge. I don't know if these guys still have ammo. Probably, I would have thought. I can't imagine they use all their ammo on that rear guard defense. Running out of troops to attack here. It seems like they sent the bulk of their forces around the other side, actually. These Carly Axemen might have been some of the final guys to actually assault on this side. Cavalry here. It's dying slowly, but it's causing a lot of pain. I get this unit and I go for all those archers over there. You can get so many kills on them. We are seeing the light horse cav being sent back in this direction now. So the attackers have got some to sort of try and deal with his cavalry, but no, don't know if it's going to be too effective. It's a very strong cav unit. Even in their weakened state, they probably kill those light horse. Look at this. Look at all the Javies going. It's Javi Nation here as they try and kill this Thorax Pike. They're killing the Rakim Palace Guard because they've stepped forward. They're absorbing all the hits. The Pikes actually are going to be relatively unscathed. They've still lost about 30 troops, but yeah, in comparison to what it could have been like with this Rakim Palace Guard, for instance. Look at that, 53 and it's wavering. 0 kills, that's sad to see. But it happens. It's a worthy sacrifice. We're going to see the general come forward here in a moment. We've got the same situation happening on this side here. Rakim Palace Guard and Thorax Pikes. And even if they kill all these pikes, there's still the bronze shield ones of Pontus. We've now got the Noble Sword General here in the front line. I think he's also got the plan of just absorbing Archer Fire if he needs to. I don't think he will have to. Well, not Archer Fire, sorry, Javi Fire. And there you go, the Cav has got into the archers over here, so they're being chased by the Carly Axemen on their way here. Looks like they're routing a couple of these units. This Cav is up to 250 kills, still doing very well. The other one, 238 kills, not doing too shabby. It's wavering at 2, 1 guy left. Insane. That is very, very good. Yeah, getting a... What's flashing that is going... Something's going crazy, saying some generals probably died, I imagine. Maybe it's just generals under attack, potentially? I don't know. Yeah, I can't see anyone that... Oh no, Saba, I guess. Oh no, Saba's general's still alive. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. They've still got Cav over here as well in the cataphracts. They're just patiently waiting for an opportunity. We've got to keep an eye on them. They might go and do the same thing and go and harass the Carly Axemen. Here we go. Here comes the advance. Galatian going in. The Galatian Legionnaires, yeah, gold chevron, falling back. Other ones here, silver chevron. They're being sent in first. Silver before gold. I don't know how if they're gonna be able to break through these pikes. They are literally like the perfect spot for them. This is exactly what they're designed for. And we are seeing some missiles being fired. So they still have some ammo on these tribal slingers. Actually, they're being killed off earlier. It was huge. I mean, they are. Yeah, it's still alive. They're just very weak. Yeah, you can see they're navigating heavy archers trying to deal with them as well. With less than 5 minutes left, I think it's going to come down to just time. I think, unless we see a major breakthrough somewhere from the attackers. Bounce power, by the way, has not changed at all. It's not changed. The defenders have been in a bad spot all game.
You wish.
There you go, Desert Spears falling back. Looks like they're going to give up this sort of like preliminary defense here, and they're going to take on the main defense here with all the pikes and spears. And oh yeah, look at this. The attackers realize how much time they've got left. They're just sending everything in, giving deja vu the original choke point. There you go, the Galatians go in as well, and yeah, I think with less than 2 minutes left, it's looking pretty bad. We're going to see the cataphracts go in here, get a rear charge onto those desert cohort. That was beautiful, really was. That was actually a beautiful charge. Those desert cohort, they're getting rear charged. Marab cataphracts, they move on to their next target. I mean, it might just go for the same thing again. I don't even think the players realize he got charged. Nope, he's not. He's busy elsewhere. Look at the other choke point. Oh, it's a better target though over here. Look at all these archers you can get. Yeah, we're going to go for these. It's going to be a beautiful charge here. Nice. Really nice. There you go, the Glacier General trying to chase after, but his archers there have been slain a little bit, but yeah, they probably will catch the cataphracts down. That might be GG for them, but it does not matter, because it's going to be GG for the attackers. They are so close, but so far. In the end, it's going to come down to time, and I don't think we've seen a timed victory in a little while. There you go. It looks like, yeah. The defenders are going to win this one, and it is a win because they have held out. I think in Rome 2 it actually does still say victory, and I know in like the tiller it says draw if you hold out for the entire time. It's like, nah, man, it's not a draw. They won. They held out, and this spear never went in either. They just kind of left that there. There you go. Yeah, 10 seconds left. Well done to the defenders. I think the attackers could have easily won this one. I mean, look at the bodies. I'm sorry. Look at the bodies down there. That is insane. So many dead. Oh, they did send in the second side chariot. It went in over here. I bet it didn't get many kills. I didn't even see that in the chaos of things going on down there. But yeah, that's a lot of dead. That's for sure. Costly victory though. Yeah. For Nabatea. I'm not surprised. But yeah, look at those kills. I mean, huge kills there for like everyone involved. But yeah, this was sent in by Banana Man, who was playing as Nabatea, so thank you very much for sending this one in, dude. I mean, yeah, it was just a grind fest. It's just no real strategy at all from either side. Just a lot of grinding. A little bit of, rear charging, flanking going on by Cav, but apart from that, not huge amounts of strategy. But yeah, some big kills here. 274 kills those onager we saw for Nabatea. 166 kills with the archers. 197. 360 kills with this thorax pike. Noble swords not doing masses. 80 kills, 85 kills. And even the Rakim Palace Guard not doing huge amounts either. Yeah, so really archers and pikes there for Nabatea. Then we have West Pole playing as Pontus, two of his cav here getting 269 kills, 241. Yeah, the chariots, 90 kills. 217 kills with his Eastern archers. His pikes, 115. And the Pontic swords getting 135 kills. And then the Thurio spears, yeah, like 73 is the best there. Then we have Lucajo playing as Saba. 228 kills here with the Camel Cataphracts, 172 with another there. His archers and range units just got focused down and killed off. His Royal Guard, though, getting 126 kills, 137. 100 kills, 152 with the noble swords. Sabaean swords getting 104 kills. Yeah, it's not too bad there. Then we have Phoenix playing as Numidia or Masacely, whatever you want to call them. Desert Cohort getting 370 kills. Yeah, 288, 197. Then you got the Legionaries here getting 217, 209 solid kills there. Then we have Baron B playing as Colchis, 259 kills here with the Eastern Archers, very, very good. Even the Ballista, 128 kills. 203 with another archer there. His Colchian Nobles, 224 kills, 184. And then, yeah, like the Axes really didn't perform at all. Actually, none of them getting 100 kills. Then we have Danube playing as Galatia, getting 182 kills with the Syrian archers there. I think it's the best of the bunch. His sort of like lighter infantry, yeah, not getting masses of kills. His legionaries, which obviously were the bread and butter of his army, 254 kills here is the best of the bunch. A lot of them did get like sort of double figures. A lot most got triple figures, but not high triple. In most cases, they seem to get focused down quite a bit from the range of the defenders. But there you go, guys. That is today's Rome 2 Siege Battle. If you did enjoy and want to see more of this sort of content, do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're around here, and do check out the videos appearing on your screen now. There should be some more glorious Rome 2 replays for you to get your teeth into. But until next time, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.